How homeless people get clean water for free. Water is the most essential survival need. A person can live weeks without food, but only days without water. For homeless people, finding clean, safe drinking water every single day is a constant challenge that never ends. These are the methods they use to stay hydrated without spending money. Public restrooms provide the most reliable water source in any city. Most public restroom sinks dispense clean municipal water that meets all safety standards. The same water that flows through kitchen taps in nearby homes flows through these faucets. Gas station restrooms, fast food restaurant bathrooms, library facilities, and park restrooms all provide free, unlimited water to anyone who walks in. The technique is simple. Carry an empty water bottle and fill it whenever you encounter a working sink. Most homeless people carry at least one container specifically for water collection. Refilling throughout the day ensures you never run dry. Multiple small refills work better than trying to carry large, heavy quantities. Water fountains appear throughout public spaces, though less frequently than restrooms. Parks, playgrounds, government buildings, and some commercial areas maintain drinking fountains. These provide quick drinks, but filling containers takes time and attracts attention. Fountains work best for immediate hydration rather than storage collection. Grocery stores and convenience stores sometimes have customer water dispensers. These filtered water stations exist for customers to fill reusable bottles. While intended for paying customers, most stores do not monitor usage closely. A person who enters, fills a bottle, and leaves without causing problems rarely faces confrontation. Churches and religious organizations often provide water to anyone who asks. Many keep coolers or dispensers available specifically for people in need. Building relationships with local churches creates consistent access to water along with other resources. Some churches allow people to fill multiple containers without questions. Day shelters and drop-in centers provide water as a basic service. These facilities exist specifically to help homeless populations, and water is fundamental to their mission. Hours vary by location, but during operating times, water is freely available. Some centers allow filling containers to take water for overnight hours when the facility is closed. Libraries have become essential resources for homeless populations. Beyond restroom access, many libraries have water fountains or water bottle filling stations. Library staff generally allow anyone to use these facilities without requiring library cards or proof of residence. Air conditioning in summer and heating in winter make libraries valuable for temperature regulation alongside hydration. Hospital emergency rooms provide water to anyone present. Waiting areas typically have water fountains or dispensers. Since emergency rooms cannot turn away patients and waiting times can be long, water access is considered standard. A homeless person can enter, sit in the waiting area, and access water legally without claiming any medical need. Restaurants and cafes sometimes provide water upon request. Asking politely for a cup of water costs the business almost nothing, and many employees will comply. This works better at locally owned establishments than corporate chains with strict policies. Building familiarity with staff at specific locations increases success rates over time. Fast food restaurants often have self-service drink stations. While intended for paying customers, these stations are rarely monitored. Water is typically available alongside soda options. Some homeless people make small purchases to justify access, while others simply fill containers quickly and leave. The ethics of this approach vary by perspective, but the water is physically available. Outdoor spigots on buildings provide water access when indoor options are unavailable. Many commercial and residential buildings have exterior faucets for groundskeeping purposes. These spigots are often left functional and accessible. Using them without permission technically constitutes theft of services, but enforcement is extremely rare for small water quantities. Parks with irrigation systems sometimes have accessible spigot connections. These outdoor water sources provide completely free access without entering any building. Finding them requires exploration, but once located, they become reliable resources. Early morning hours before parks become busy offer the most privacy for filling containers. Fire hydrants can be opened to access water in emergencies, but this is illegal in most jurisdictions and can result in citations. The water pressure is also extremely high and difficult to control. Most experienced homeless people avoid hydrants except in genuine emergencies where no other option exists. Natural water sources exist, even in urban environments. Streams, rivers, and ponds provide water that requires treatment before drinking. Without treatment, natural water carries parasites, bacteria, and pollutants that cause serious illness. However, with proper purification, these sources become viable. Boiling water for 1 full minute kills bacteria, viruses, and parasites. This is the most reliable purification method and requires only fire and a container. Homeless people who cook over open flames often boil water as standard practice. The fuel cost is minimal and the health protection is significant. Solar disinfection works when fire is not available. Fill a clear plastic bottle with water and leave it in direct sunlight for at least 6 hours. Ultraviolet radiation from the sun kills most pathogens. This method is used worldwide in developing regions and works equally well for homeless populations in sunny climates. The bottle must be clear, not colored, and the water must not be too cloudy for sunlight to penetrate. Water purification tablets provide chemical disinfection without fire or sunlight. These tablets contain chlorine or iodine compounds that kill pathogens within 30 minutes. They are lightweight and inexpensive. Some homeless service organizations distribute them for free. A small supply of tablets allows safe drinking from almost any water source. Portable water filters designed for backpacking work excellently for homeless use. These devices physically remove bacteria and parasites through fine filtration. Higher quality filters also remove viruses and chemicals. The initial cost is significant, but filters process thousands of liters before replacement. Some homeless people invest in filters as essential survival equipment. Collecting rainwater provides pure water that requires no treatment in most environments. Rain falling from the sky is naturally distilled and safe to drink. The challenge is collection. Tarps funneled into containers catch rain effectively. In rainy climates, this method provides substantial water during storms. The limitation is weather dependence, which makes it supplemental rather than primary. Dehydration symptoms must be recognized and addressed immediately. Thirst is the first signal, but by the time you feel thirsty, you are already somewhat dehydrated. Dark yellow urine indicates insufficient water intake. Headaches, dizziness, and confusion suggest more serious dehydration. In hot weather or during physical exertion, water needs increase dramatically. Experienced homeless people drink water consistently throughout the day rather than waiting until thirsty. They know that maintaining hydration is easier than recovering from dehydration. They carry water at all times and refill whenever opportunity appears. This discipline prevents the dangerous dehydration that hospitalizes unprepared people. Caffeine and alcohol both increase dehydration. Coffee provides warmth and energy, but increases water needs. Alcohol impairs judgment while also dehydrating the body. Homeless people who consume these substances must compensate with additional water intake. Many experienced survivors limit caffeine and avoid alcohol specifically because water access is already challenging. Electrolyte balance matters alongside pure water intake. Sweating loses salt and minerals that water alone does not replace. Sports drinks provide electrolytes, but cost money. A cheaper solution is adding small amounts of salt and sugar to water. This improves absorption and replaces lost minerals. Some homeless people carry small salt packets taken from fast food restaurants for this purpose. Storing water safely prevents contamination after collection. Containers must be clean and sealed. Water left in open containers collects debris, bacteria, and insects. Bottles with secure caps protect water until consumption. Cleaning containers periodically with soap or diluted bleach prevents biofilm buildup inside. Water weighs 8 pounds per gallon, which limits how much a person can carry. Most homeless people balance carrying enough water against the burden of transporting it. 1 or 2 liters provides a reasonable daily supply without excessive weight. Knowing reliable refill locations along daily routes allows carrying less while maintaining access. These water sourcing methods represent essential survival knowledge. Clean water prevents illness, maintains energy, and enables all other survival activities. Without adequate hydration, everything else fails. Homeless people who master water acquisition survive. Those who do not suffer consequences, ranging from discomfort to hospitalization to death. The skills apply to anyone facing emergency circumstances. Natural disasters often disrupt municipal water supplies. Power outages stop pumps that pressurize water systems. Knowing how to find, purify, and store water provides security that infrastructure-dependent people lack. Learn from those who survive without reliable water access, and you will be prepared when taps stop flowing.